About 3 months ago, I went in for surgery on 2 hernias, an umbilical and an inguinal. When I came out of the hospital, I'd had a side effect that nobody warned me about. Hello, my name's Joe, and I thought this might help. With the umbilical operation, that was extremely straightforward. So if that is the only one that you're having, you can switch this off now, because that seemed very straightforward, no side effects. And I would say after that, I could have been back to a fairly normal, although slightly restricted lifestyle after about 2 weeks. But it's the inguinal one which came with the massive curveball. And I am talking massive ball. So yes, the plum on that side of the body swelled up to the size of an overripe avocado. What? I was not expecting that. Although you may think having a massive plum wouldn't be too much of an issue, it is. If you're not ready for it, the plum is connected to your insides through some sort of tube. The weight of the massive plum tugging on that tube when you move around is very, very uncomfortable, if not painful. Had I known that this was going to be a side effect, and this is my advice to you if you're going to have this, get some very supportive underpants before the surgery and get those bad boys on as soon as you're out of the hospital, because that massive clock weight swinging around just made it so painful. It actually made the recovery of the operation itself seem pretty insignificant. It was the nut. So the pain from the massive nut had a knock-on effect, which was I had a fear of going for a turnout. Yes, sitting on the toilet was very, very uncomfortable, because on the toilet, of course, when you're sitting there, there is nothing supporting the massive plum. Yes, so also the skin on the cock and balls got very thick, much thicker than normal, which made the old fella a bit like a very old anteater's nose. If you are going for this inguinal hernia surgery, get some very supportive underpants. Don't have a curry the day before you go into the hospital.